we are going to start some division today. I can already tell we're not going to have time for the back side because I believe we get out of here at 15 after, which is very little time. So here we go. Go ahead and label this number 25. And part of it's going to be 26, but I can put that on the back tomorrow. So right now, just 25. Or I may rerun the backside on something else. So we're starting with basic division, where today you don't need to move the decimal in front because there's no decimal on any single number. So if you want to write on here, you may. Let me see if there's any that are going to come out weird. 72, 18, 3, I think will go perfectly into this. I want to see if there's one that it doesn't go perfectly. I don't know. The R. Okay, let's go ahead actually and look down here. The other ones from all of these that are set up neatly, I will allow you to do them there. However, you must write very, very small. And actually, I would suggest sometimes that if it has a 0 in the beginning, that you rewrite it and don't put the 0 because it just gets in your way. So let's do that letter F. I'm going to put it on the paper. So on the letter F, that I need to have my 5 there. Do I need this 0? No. You really don't need a 0 in front. So I'm just going to start it with the decimal. If I see there's no decimal out here, I'm going to move that decimal straight on the roof. And this is going to be 3, 9, 5. Then we just start dividing like normal. Again, it's daddy, mommy, sister, brother. Yes, it is. Daddy, mommy, sister, brother. Divide, multiply. By the way, when we did that pre-test at the beginning of the year, I think half of you did not get some of the decimal division right. That's why we are going over it. Divide, multiply, subtract, and then bring down. And then we go back to daddy if there's still numbers left. So here we go. Does 5 go into 3? No. You have to put an O for no. That's what some of you were not doing on that pre-test. You started right in, and it went into that, I think 7 times, and you would put it right here. When you say no, you cannot use that spot anymore, and you must put a 0. Then you don't multiply yet, not until we get a significant number. So then we're going to go into 5 into 39. How many times does that go? 7. So daddy divided. We're going to mommy multiply 7 times. I know this sounds elementary, but it helps some people. Mommy multiplies 7 times 5 is 35. Sister subtract. We get a 4. Brother bring down. And we always go back to daddy and divide. The only time we divide up here is when we get our first number. Then everything else is going to be from our remainder. And then, does 5 go into 45?
Yes.
How many times?
9.
9 times. And then mommy multiply 45. We have a 0 remainder, and there's nothing left to bring down. That should be our answer. So that answer is 0.79. And so everywhere you see that, you're going to put the letter, I wrote it wrong. Okay, no, you got to catch me before, I continue. So it's 0.079, 0.079, where is it?
It's on copy.
Okay, it's on here, and it gets to the letter F. And if you see any more of those, they get the letter F also. So again, you can take off the 0 on this letter I. Now, when you start with, let's start with the A. Okay, I'm going to do the A. Now, these must go on paper, all of these. So you might as well pick up your paper right now because this one is going to have to go on paper. We'll do 2 of these. I'll start with the B. Okay, so the letter B. Who goes in our little division house first is the first guy. The first guy gets to go into the nice warm house first and divided by the 12. Then there's no decimal on the outside, so this decimal jumps straight to the roof. Then I'm going to start. Does 12 go into 1?
No.
O for no. And then we pick up the next number. Does 12 go into 15?
Yes.
How many times?
1.
Once. And then mommy multiply. 1 times 12 is 12. Sister subtract. We get a 3. Brother bring down. And then after brother bring down, we go back to daddy and divide. And by the way, once you have that decimal on the roof, it should not be seen anywhere else in this problem. Never again. We are done with it at that point. And then 12 into 36 is what?
3.
Is 3. And let's see. And again, I should have said it before, but on these classes that are so fast, sometimes I don't say it. But this is like, again, when you're dividing, you're going to get a smaller answer. This is as if I had $1.56 and I'm dividing it among 12 people. Are we going to each get $1?
No.
No. We've only got $1 and something to split. So all we're going to get is about 13 cents each. It's not very much. Anyway, that's going to be 0.13. See if that answer's up there. And it's the letter B as in boy. Okay, and that is the B as in boy. And there's another one here, B as in boy. And that is it. Okay, and then we're going to divide by a 2-digit because there's certain strategies on 2 digits, and then we'll do this one more word problem, and then I'm almost going to be done. Then, so on the letter A, I'm going to write it down. So I'm going to, here's my A, and I'm going to put this. Now, who goes in the nice warm house, do you think? The Top Gun. The Top Gun, he gets to go inside the cockpit. So he gets to go inside. He is top. He goes inside. Okay. Divided by 49. And then I'm going to teach you a technique how to divide by 2 digits. If not, I'll start it today, but it's basically going to be tomorrow or the next day. But we are going to zoom past the regulars. All right. So there's no decimal out here, so I may bring this decimal straight to the roof. Then here we go. And don't worry about 49 yet. Does 49 go into 1?
No.
And I'm going to keep a spot here. I'm going to put zeros until we write our answer, our final answer. Does 49 go into 12?
No.
So we pick up that. No. I'm going to put an O because that tells me nothing can go there. Then, does 49 go into this? Yes. Into 122. So I'm picking up each number. Now, I think of this, you probably can see it's about 50. How many 50s in 100? About 2. There certainly wouldn't be 3. So it's going to be 2 for sure. 98. And it's going to be 98. Now, again, that 98, the 8 has to go under where we just divided, and then the 9. Again, we divided into 122, so our last digit goes under that last 2. And subtract. Who can do that without subtracting? Christian.
36. 24.
24. Because, people, we need to learn this technique. How many is it to get to 100, from 98 to 100?
2.
2, and then we have to go 22 more.
Yeah.
22 and 2 is 24.
That's what I do all the time.
It's a good technique. Then, I'm going to round this up a little bit, and I'm going to round this up a little bit. I'm going to say how many 50s in 250?
5.
I think 5. So we're going to try 5, but it's really going to be not 50 times 5, it's going to be 49 times 5. Again, there's 2 50 cents in $1, and there's another $1, so 2 more, and I think there's going to be another. So let's go. That's going to be 5 times 9 is 45, and 20 plus 4 more is 24, and that's it. So that's going to be a 5, and it comes out exactly. And no remainder, so no sister to bring down, or no brother to bring down. So now I'm going to clean up my answer. Should I put those zeros in my answer?
No.
No, so we're going to, I like to work with them, so I know nothing can go there, but over here, I'm going to put it right here. And that's the 2.5, it gets the letter A. So here, I bet there's lots of A's.
Yes, sir. I'm on 25.
Whoa, 5 of them.
It's basically just little portion after you get the answer.
And I think that's it. Okay. And then we're going to look at this problem here. Always go to the question because it helps you eliminate a lot of stuff, a lot of junk. The question is, what is the cost per card? What two things did they mention in that question?
Cost and card.
That's all I need. And by the way, I can never add different units. I can't add cost and card. I can't subtract cost and card. So it's either multiplication or division. Are they asking me the cost for 52 cards?
No.
It's probably not multiplication. They're asking me the cost for one card, per card, which is usually you have a lot of cards and I'm going down to one. And to get smaller, then it's going to be a division. And this tells you exactly what to divide. You're going to divide the cost divided by the cards. That order tells you what to divide. So we're going to start that one, the letter C. So a box containing 18 holiday greeting cards. Do you think that's important? Yeah, because we know we need the number of cards. It has 3 different designs. Do we need that?
No.
No, because that wasn't in the question. And it's sold for $5.76. Do we need that?
Yeah.
Because that's the cost. So there we go. We've eliminated. So now that you know it says cost divided by card, who knows what goes on the inside first? The cost. We're dividing up that cost to see how many. We're dividing that cost by 18 to see how much is one. So it's the cost is first. It goes first in the house. And I don't need to put the dollar sign there. Divided by 18. What do I do with the decimal?
Oh, you bring it up.
Bring it straight up. And we're ready to go. Does 18 go into 5?
No.
O for no. Does 18 go into 57?
Yes.
Yes, it's going to go. Now, well, okay, if that were a 20, and if I raise this, I'm going to raise this. How many 20s in 60? I'm going to try 3 first. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So I'm going to go 18 times 3. That's 24. There it goes. And another 18 would put us over. So it is going to go 3 times. And then we daddy divided, mommy multiply, which is 54. Sister subtract, which is 3. Brother bring down, 5. Oh, here's a good problem. Well, I know 1 18 goes in that. 2 18s would be 36. Do we have enough?
Are you sure? I get to 6. It's not a 5.
Is it a 6?
Oh, it is.
Well, thank you. Christian, you get candy.
Yeah, it can be.
Okay. That would have messed me up. Thank you. Okay. So does it go 2 times?
Yeah.
Yes, it goes exactly 2. 2 times 18 is 36, and there is no remainder. So the cost per card is, and I'm just going to put 32 cents. You can put 0.32 if you want. Okay. So it's 32 cents, and that is the letter C. And here it is right here. Are there any more?
Yeah.
Right here. There's only 2.
There's 3. I found another one.
You found?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here it is. Okay. So, girls and boys, I am done. I'm giving you the easy side today. Tomorrow we go super fast because you guys are smart and advanced. So, your job is just to do this one side, B55, and you can begin. Again, on those bottom ones, you must do them on the paper. Alrighty?
What time of class do you have on?
I don't know. It's social.